Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 21. What is now? Week 3, Day 1. Though I guess the only day now that we only do it on Mondays, but I still put it in the title, oddly enough. But anyways, so of course today, or more so this week, do not forget this is the final component for the anniversary Mythic. While the Mythic itself is towards the more average side, it still will have its use cases in some various restrictions, most notably things like the night restriction as well as potentially Broken Spire, depending on what you have options to. So, have any of you guys actually crafted yet? Because earlier, I didn't see it in the Soul Forge. I'm not sure if it just appears magically when you have all 4 of them or something. Because, unless I'm missing a very obvious location where you do this in, I am not seeing him, unless it's like after the event that you can end up crafting him, but or they put him in a really weird category somehow. But yeah, I didn't see him here. Is he just not craftable yet? Because I see a distinct lack of him anywheres in Soulforge, but we'll start getting close to that. I'm not sure if we're going to grind out the whole thing tonight, just because that's a lot of yellow kills we got to go do. Though, oddly enough, one of our dailies is to go kill yellow. So, hey, I guess it'll work out after all. Got to kill some amount of them anyways. But anyways, how about you guys been doing well? Actually, I can't see you guys. Where's the chat? One second. I'm using a little bit of a different interface there. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, Mark. Hello, yeah. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Hugo. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Chad. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, hello, everyone else. Welcome. Okay, so what are we doing first? So hello, Beer Razor. Let's go start with the Divine Team. Of course, earlier today, we covered a video going over all the things. You pretty much are required to use the Journey Troop. It will give up to 3 times as many points if you end up upgrading it, so definitely make sure to upgrade it, even if you only get 1 like we did with a tier, what was it, tier 3, tier 4? I think it was tier 3. But even if you only get 1 with a tier 3, do make sure to actually go and upgrade some with the blue orb, because you end up getting the full banner bonus. Otherwise, you will only be getting 2 times instead of the full 3 times, even if we don't really plan on casting it much. Because, of course, we are basically just running Takshaka is our primary and only damage source. Should be all we really need, just running a wand, getting wand up, going from there. I do have mech for dispel and everything. I'm not sure if we really need to deal with anything in that regard, but just in case we do, we have it as a option. The worst comes to worst, Takshaka will basically be killing everything anyways. So it's more so just for mana accumulation at the end of the day. Kill anything that's important, like the good old Valraven, get all of our mana that we need, and we should be good to go. The last little bit of mana, recast, and dead. You have 4 to 6 Sentinels and still no Horde Mimic? Yeah. Wait, actually that's not too bad then. 4 to 6. I'm still stuck at 4 to 6 as well. All the ones that we've been doing off stream, I still have not gotten one, by the way, for all of the faction thingies. But yeah, I'm still at 4 to 6 as well. But yeah, no Horde Mimic. I'm actually kind of dry on Horde Mimic as well. Well, I haven't actually been farming Explore 12 as much recently. Though we do have a Vault event this weekend, so we'll be able to farm it some. But even though I haven't been farming as much recently, I think we're still like 3 years without a Horde Mimic at this point. Maybe even 4? When was he added? I'm pretty sure it's been 3 years since we last got it. We got like 2 within a few months because we power grind the first one within the next month, and the other one we got, you know, not too long after. But yeah, we've got really unlucky on the 3rd. Really unlucky. I think we're like 4 times, 5 times over drop rate or something, based on its roughly what drop rate is. Are you going to grind Vault Weekend? Yes, I do plan to grind Vault Weekend. Probably a little bit less than normal, but I'll get like 100, 150, maybe 200 at absolute most Vault keys. Might be a little bit worse than normal, but I do plan to grind it. It's just not going to be on stream. But yeah, we're kind of all in on the Brighter Shores addiction. And on top of that, we're going to be doing Brighter Shores and Old School RuneScape starting on Friday. Because I'm also going to be playing through the entirety of the leagues, which is like a limited time game mode in that game. Whereas like accelerated XP rates, a bunch of like skill tree relics, a bunch of other just like kind of fun things. But yeah, we're going to be doing both simultaneously because we're not going to stop Brighter Shores. But I also want to do the other thing. So yeah, I'm going to be really busy this weekend because I'll be doing both of those. And then the second I get off stream, it's like, okay, time to do Vault Event weekend. We're going to have like 0 seconds free this weekend probably between the 2. But yes, I will be doing some amount of Vault Weekend. Though likely only for like 2 hours every night, so a lot less than I normally would. But yeah, we'll still be doing it. Probably won't be streaming it because, you know, I kind of need to relax at that point. And at that point, it'd probably be almost like 1:30 or 2 a.m. by the time I'm actually getting around to doing the grind. Until I like crash at like 3 or 4. See, I won't be streaming it all this weekend, but I will still be grinding it out. We will still stream it in the future. It's just while the peak Brighter Shores addiction is still going, especially with leagues going on as well. We definitely aren't this time around. But by the time the next one rolls around, then again, next one is rolling around, I believe, almost on Christmas, isn't it? I don't think we have the calendar yet for December. Though, of course, we do know currently to the end of this month. But I don't think we currently know December one, though we can kind of infer. It's 4 weekends from now. Let me see. We actually kind of know exactly when it is, even if it doesn't say. I could tell you right now when it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 27th. So the weekend after Christmas, if I counted correctly, is the day that... yeah, that will be taking place on. The day after Christmas. Or sorry, the weekend after Christmas, I mean. Not the day after Christmas. But the weekend after Christmas is when it is occurring. Am I missing the brown and purple sentinels? Ooh, was the one that was good? I can't remember. I think purple was web, brown was stun, I'm pretty sure. I think the freeze blue one was probably the overall best. It's basically like Bone Dragon, but with a slightly different ability. And with, I believe he has score reduction as well, so he's a little bit more durable. He's basically his better Bone Dragon for traits, but slightly worse ability. I haven't actually used them much because there isn't really much of a use case because Skull Spam is like near non-existent at this current moment in time. But if Skull Spam ever comes back with those like monolith things they're doing next week or next year or Obelisk, whatever they were talking about, has some potential. Skull Meta might finally have a chance to make a comeback next year. As right now casting is pretty much the only way to go. Due to how much more mana accumulation and just cast damage options there are these days. Compared to in the past. That's a hello, Cookie! Welcome, welcome. Hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you guys been doing well. Alright, let's go get our mana accumulation. Oh, I should just scold him. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, luckily, it's pretty easy on the earlier fights to get max points. The problem is going to be later down the line. It's going to get a lot harder. It's an issue that Journey has still had ever since they reworked the Journey troops themselves. It's one of the reasons we're basically not even using this for anything other than multiplier. Well, then because Takshaka is so broken, but the other reason is because the gem spawn. If you're not using a divine hero class, you're only getting 8 gem spawn. And even if you are, you're only getting 10 gem spawn. That is not a lot for 15 mana. That is not a lot at all. That is extremely expensive for that mana cost. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world for something like that to create that many gems, but for a Journey troop that kind of needs to hard carry like it did in the past, it's just really weird how they still have Journey scaled at the moment. Because it's basically based on the longer the battle goes on at a certain threshold, you start to lose points. And the damage curve that you need for the super, super late fat battles, you're almost guaranteed going to be losing some amount of points with how the Journey troop is these days. Even when the Journey troops was at like its peak brokenness, it was still possible at a certain point like we'd start losing points. Luckily, Takshaka should make it a little bit easier this week, just because while taking an extra turn counts as a turn, Takshaka's mana shouldn't count as... Oh, then again, knowing how they code it sometimes, you never know. But the mana that you accumulate from something like an explode at start, or, you know, at a start of turn, or gem spawn at start of turn, or something similar, those shouldn't count as a turn. If they are or aren't is within question, though. But they shouldn't. Like right there, that extra turn I just took counts as a turn against our turn penalty, you know, for a number of turns that we have to complete it with. But I'm almost guaranteed that stuff like, you know, Takshaka and such do not when they specifically do their gem spawn at start of battle. Because it's not like you're getting an extra turn, you're just, you know, spawning things on that turn before the turn. I'm not sure. I never actually kept track of it, like counted exactly to see. Has anyone in Gems of War community done that, or data mined? I'm actually not even sure. Because, of course, it's a relatively new thing. Well, maybe not new, but somewhat new. Like in the last, like, half a year to a year or so. That basically exploded at start of battle. You know, gem creation at start of battle. Stuff like that has really started to take place in pretty much every team when applicable. Most notably Takshaka and the Pharaoh, but of course there are other options beyond just those two. These happen to be the probably 2 more noteworthy ones in the entire game that do it. Oh, hello, Jason. Welcome, welcome. Your other favorite match 3 game is shutting down. Oh no! Yeah, I sure hope Gems of War never does. That will be a very sad day. Hey, Surian did say in his 10-year anniversary video, they're going for another 10 years, so hopefully. The worst comes to worst, we have our backup. Brighter Shores. Actually, it's kind of funny. I think Gems of War community actually has, or, you know, between all platforms, I think Gems of War actually has more of a player base right now than Brighter Shores. Which is kind of funny. Because if you count all mobile versions and everything, I'm pretty sure it comes out to actually be higher. Like how much of a player base Gems of War has right now compared to Brighter Shores. The Gems of War started the exact same way, but Gems of War on launch didn't even have a 4-digit number. At least on PC. Obviously, if you count the mobile numbers, it would be a little bit higher. But at least at launch, it started at like 500, 600 or something. But of course, grew over time. Yeah, Gems of War still has an insanely strong player base. It's actually amazing. I always mentioned this in the past, though I haven't showed it in a very long while because the curve is kind of weirder a bit now. But there was a perpetual time for like 6 or 7 years straight where Gems of War's line was just like a very gradual upwards curve, starting from like almost nothing and just going up and like pretty much never dipping. It was so weird. Like I don't think, actually I'm going to go show it real quick. I don't think I've ever seen a game with a player-based curve that looks like this. It is the weirdest curve I think I've ever seen. Let's see, Steam charts. I want to go show it real quick. Steam charts, Gems of War. I'm not sure what it looks like these days, because I know it looks a little bit curvier in the most recent years, as far as like up, down, up, down. But let's see, all time. Yeah, like right here, it started at like very low. This is what I was just talking about, like the 500 range. Like right after launch, as the launch dip, and it just kind of gradually went up and up and up. It's pretty much just been perpetually just like a straight like slight diagonal there. It wasn't until, where was the downfall? It was pretty much after pandemic. I think right over here was about 505 games. Not sure if they did anything different, but around here, of course, was pandemic. Actually, where was pandemic? Was that beginning of 2020? I actually forget now. When was it again? Was it around here? There were a little bit of peaks from there, but then it kind of slowly went down. Here we are now. Let's see, what kind of numbers was it at compared to there? We're back to like 2016 numbers. That's when the game was really starting to actually start, you know, popping off as well. Or, you know, not popping off, but, you know, relatively. Also, what was this spike? What on earth happened on May 24? Wait. What big update was May of this year that this game spiked out of control? I'm very confused. What happened in May? What happened in May that just spiked like absurdly high? I don't understand. That's weird. It's like the weirdest chart I think I've ever seen for a game. Like for a 10-year-long game. I don't think I've ever seen a game have such a curve. Oh, hello, Lester. Welcome, welcome. I'm not trying to ignore you, Lester. I was going over a chart thingy. Let's see. Is there a way to increase your backpack space? No. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Brighter Shores? No, 24 is the limit. Oh, you're actually playing Brighter Shores? I thought we were just joking earlier. Was May Immortals? I don't think it was. Wasn't that more recent? Pretty sure it was more recent. I don't remember what update was back in May. Apparently something. That was Deep Delves? Really? Why would it spike for Deep Delves? Deep Delves are pretty average. That's weird. Oh no, you said May 25th, 2022 was Deep Delves. But it was of this year. Or was that the year? Oh no, I already X'd out of it, but that's kind of strange. You got an epic halberd yesterday? Nice. Yeah, getting a 4-star in that game is really nice. Feels about as good as getting a Mythic in Gems of War you don't have. Though I don't know that feeling these days. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Wait. Did I forget about the Mythic? Oh no, that's next week. Okay. I always keep forgetting how many days are in a month. And I feel like some event weeks like this, I sometimes forget that there's a Mythic coming out on Friday. But no, there's not a Mythic this Friday. It's next week's Friday. I always forget sometimes how many days are in a month. Because every month is different, so sometimes I forget in the, when I'm just recording it on a Monday. That's like, oh yeah, it's going to carry over this week or not. Because there's some Monday videos where I completely forget to mention the Mythic. Because I completely forget that the Friday at the end of the week is, the next month. Which would, be the Mythic. But no, there's not one. There's enough days in November that it's not going to happen. But overall, I would say the restriction's pretty easy this week. Even Underworld shouldn't be that bad. Oh, so hello Defiant. Say hello Defiant earlier. Welcome. Let's see who else is that's hello to. Oh, so hello Logic Slayer. Welcome. I think we're called up. Hello chat if I didn't say hello. Welcome. Comment above. Which comment? February 2020 was pandemic start. May 25th, 2022 was the Deep Delves. But was the peak that I was looking at on the thing Deep Delves? Interesting. I'm not sure why that would have caused it though. But yeah, that curve just looks really weird. The number or the that one line curve. Wait, do I still have it up or did I already delete out of it? Yeah, there it is. Up, all time one. Yeah, that was May 2024. Yeah, it's so weird. This whole entire curve is just so strange for a 10-year curve. Like, there's no game that really, like, has that trend line at all. It's just perpetually always there. It's an always present force. That's hello, Imperial. Welcome. Oh, you're talking about the daily battles thing? Oh, okay. Enchanting, yay or nay? It's good to do. You mostly only want to do it a small amount, though, because it gets really expensive. I should have about 5 more left. How's the guild doing, by the way? Oh, I was like, wait, why am I so low? No, never mind. We're in the middle. All the people haven't done their thingies yet. I was still need to go get one more person. By the way, if anyone wants to join the guild, we do have a spot left, by the way. Not sure if any of you guys have been wanting to join. But, yeah, we do have one spot open. Any PC mobile folks out there? Anyways, back to the other menu. Guild, journey. And I'm pretty sure we don't have it reserved for anyone at the moment. Though Zala or Isabel would probably know that. I don't keep up with recruiting much these days. Who still plays Gems of War? Plenty of people. There's still a great player base for Gems of War. Just because you stop playing doesn't mean everyone has. Because why did it do that? I should have just went for mana. Might as well use this thing. I almost forgot. It does have double magic, by the way. I forgot if I forgot to mention that in the video and or now. But it does also have double magic, not just 3x score. So it actually does hit somewhat hard. You could build your entire team around just 3 of them if you wanted to. Like hero and first slot tanking with 3 of them behind it. Just got to make sure you do priest hero class so you actually get the full gem spawn. Technically, there are 3 spots open. Wait, is there? Oh, do we have some people leaving soon? Might need to go help recruit in global chat later then. Was Isabel still leaving? I'm not sure if she was joking that one day or if she actually is. If she is, yeah, we'll need to replace that slot then. Because I don't think she actually left yet. Not sure what the other slot is then, though. Oh, is El Loco leaving again? Was he leaving temporarily or for a while? Because I know he left at one point as well and came back a little bit later. Your son refused to quit PvP when Kingdom was kicking his butt and refused to give in. That's funny. I'm still curious to see what kind of mechanics they're going to be adding into next year. We still have one big update for the year as well. December update's still about probably a couple weeks from now. Likely 2 or 3 weeks. Do we really have any indication what it is? Unless they're going to finally do the floral dragons. Which seems really likely. So far we've gotten a new set of Dragonite dragons every single year since, you know, they originally came out. And there is a pretty big sign of the floral dragons being right around the corner. Let me go double check one thing. Does Terran Road actually have it updated for release date? Probably not. But I do kind of want to check. That's not it. That's the Christmas dragon. That's the Mother Dragon. Yeah, I don't think they have an official release date yet. We did have their art though, right? Didn't we? I just sworn we've already seen what they all look like. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, no official release date yet. We also don't know what their abilities are or anything. We do know all their troop arts. And I hope this is the final one because, gosh, I absolutely love this thing's design. I hope this is like the Stellarks of the Floral Dragons. Like, is this thing? I absolutely love this thing's design. I hope this is like the meta for something. I don't care what. I don't care if it's a support troop, damage troop. I don't care what. I really, really hope this thing is meta in some way, shape, or form. This is obviously like the green one, yellow one. I mean, that's the other one. I can't really tell which one's which color. I think is the problem here. But it sure feels like that's like the final one. Get the brown one. I don't know. Let's see if it's obvious if we go through. This one is not even one of them. Oh, or is it? Thorn? I guess red? So red, purple, brown, yellow, green, but then there's also green. What color am I missing? What color did I not mention? Blue. Oh, are you blue? No, don't be blue. Be the good one. No. Is it going to be blue? It has to be blue. That's so bad. Please don't be the blue one. I want that one to be the good one, not just blue. I'll find out. But it's probably not going to happen. Wait, Dungeon Lord. Oh, yeah, Dungeon. Let me go to Dungeon real quick. Might as well. Oh, yeah, I still have a few XP boosters. Probably should be using some of them. Probably grind them on PvP. Honestly, I'm about to click claim all and just use them all right now, to be honest. Let's get to grinding. We're locked in for an hour. Let's go do it. All right, let's go clear out everything. Dungeon. Top 3? Oh, I did get one top 3 the other day, by the way. I feel like I haven't been getting them like at all off stream. And then the other day it was like, oh, top 3. It finally happened. It was a couple days ago. Oh, don't you die to that death mark. Don't do it. Don't do it. I see you thinking about doing it. Don't do it. Hey, that reminds me. I don't have the code section open. Let me go get the codes out. Where even are my codes? 1 second. They're like hidden on my thing right there. Here, guys, go. I don't believe I've handed any out yet. There's one of them. Also, I have such a backlog of codes right now, by the way. Now that we've been streaming so much less. Like, it's nearly the end of November, and my code stack looks like it's the start of November. Oh gosh, that's a lot of codes. What are we gonna do about that? Gotta do like a mega Gems of War stream at some point. If I wasn't so busy this weekend, I probably would. Maybe next Voldemort weekend, because that'll be right around the holidays too, like the weekend after the holiday. Anyways, what am I doing? Where's my chat? I mean, where's my Steam thing? I mean, like recording software. There it goes. Oh gosh, all my menus are all over the place right now. There they are. All right, I think I got everything sorted now. Should be fine. All right, good to go. Oh, you know what the problem is? I need to move this other thing over. There we go. It should be fine. That's not good. Yeah, it's probably a retreat angle. This is the faction thingy. You have infinite tries here, so if you die at all, it's like, up, restart. That's why I'm using the Pharaoh here instead of Takshaka. It's still very unfortunate, the circumstances that just happened, though. It happens sometimes. And there we go. We're good to go. Oh, good thing we didn't get the ice trap. That would have been so much more annoying. Oh, so what's even with this one thing? What is the point of it? I don't understand the gosh, that word. Buccaneer's bounty. They are always so pointless. Oh, we haven't done any PvP. We need to go get some glory. Ooh. Unfortunately, there's no yellow location we can go kill this week, which is not ideal. But let's see. Where's the little cross here? Oh, dragon. Well, I don't even need to check the other one, do I? I'll still check it. It's dragon or fae. Well, you guys know which one we're going for. Is this even in question? It's dragon time. All right. Let's see. Let's go build Stellar. Quick kill. Except with Empower. What's a good replacement if you don't have a second Pharaoh? Just double Takshaka still fine, or even a Takshaka. Oh, actually, they kind of don't mix and match that well though. But if you have double Takshaka, there's that one bear that creates that elemental star. So doing that elemental star with him could be good. I forget his name. Is like Ember Claw, I think, right? Ember Claw. Oh yeah, I can't use Ember Claw here, but Ember Claw, generally speaking, wasn't that his name? The guy that creates that elemental star every single turn. Pretty sure it was him. I want to go double check, but I'm pretty sure his name was Ember Claw. Yeah, this guy. So Emberclaw converts a purple gem to an elemental star when his turn begins. And combined with the 2 explodes that you get from the Pharaoh, you're likely going to, well, maybe not likely, but you know, you have a chance to pop the elemental star even if it doesn't align on its own, which will give you a lot of extra mana accumulation. And unlike your 2 explodes, the elemental star gives 100% of the mana that you end up destroying. So if you need something cheaper, using one Emberclaw with your Pharaoh could be pretty good synergy. So worth considering if you do not have a second Pharaoh. Alright, where are we going here? Also works if you don't have a second Takshaka on a Takshaka team, by the way. Works for both. Let's go build a team real quick. Buccaneer? Oh, is it Buccaneer? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, the way I was trying to say it did not make sense at all. But yeah, thank you. Alright, where's Stellarx? It's the only thing that matters here. You know what the build is. Or should I say that? How do you want to run this? There's a couple different ways you could do it depending on what you want. Let's see. You have the better one, right? Yeah. Alright, and then we just do that with class like Dragon Claw. Or Dragon Guard, I mean. Do that with, I guess, a wand? Because we're allowed to use any weapon here. And that should be a team. Wand, Stellarx, Empower 50% mana start to the entire team. Banner is, doesn't really matter, I guess. I guess yellow, actually, it does matter because we're going to be empowering into yellow. So might as well get a little extra yellow. No minuses needed. Alright, and of course we also get yellow storm on top of yellow convert. So we got a lot of extra yellow. All brown to yellow. Technically we could even minus brown to do that, but it's fine. Alright, it should be way more good than enough. All we gotta do is just get everything going, and that should be an auto win. Alright, take that over. We do have alignment. Nice. Get all that going. Get our last little bit of mana. Unfortunately, yellow's a little bit conflicting with that, but as long as we get an extra turn, it doesn't really matter, and they're dead. Now we just gotta do that 5 more times. And then we'll go to, I guess, the central PvP. Start grinding that out a little bit. Get at least our 3 Valhawks, if nothing else. I sometimes have been skipping the 3 Valhawks every single day. The RNG on them is just way too annoying. Like, you don't know if they're going to take, like, 5 minutes or 5 hours. No, obviously not 5 hours, but, you know, it sure feels like it sometimes. When they take, like, 20, 30 minutes. So, normally I do, like, a little bit of PvP, and if they don't show up by then, it's like, I'm just giving up. Whatever I get after several, it's like, yeah, that's good enough. It's fine. You have no problem for the code. Couldn't sleep, so you hang here. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't sleep that well last night. I'm not sure what it was. It was probably the worst sleep I've gotten in the last, like, month. Like, even the day that I stayed up to do the 24-hour stream, I got better sleep that night than tonight. Or last night, I mean. I'm not sure what it was about last night. I just could not get good sleep. Like, I still slept some, but I think in total it was like 4 hours somehow. Is that because I tried to go to bed late or anything? I just couldn't sleep. Also, this team just looped us. Really? Oh, he's using the yellow thing. I was wondering what that team was for a second. Like, I saw that team. It's like, that looks kind of weak, but you just got the loop. Oh, yeah, that counts as one of our battles. Oh, no, I got to be careful. I forgot. We actually can't lose twice here. Otherwise, we lose a little chunk of value there. But, yeah, we got to be careful. I didn't realize the weapon that he had. It's actually a really strong one against a pure yellow team. And this is a pure yellow team, and he knows that's the meta for right now. It's either pure yellow or like a semi-purple heavy team. Those are like the 2 big ones. Pure yellow is a bit more common, though. Pure purple is kind of like what you would do if you were doing a Nexus Dragon, or whatever that one that creates like 9 to 13 purple is. I think it was called Nexus Dragon, whatever his name was. I kind of want to check. What was his name again? Was it Nexus Dragon? Oops, I accidentally clicked play instead of check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Nexus. The one that does 9 to 13 as that high range. It's a little inconsistent, but when it does get it down, it's really good value. Of course, like every dragon hits everything simultaneously. While still having... It's honestly like a little mini Stellarix. It's basically like Elamagrim, but more consistent. And oddly enough, that one team was actually using it on it. Oh, now if I type C, it won't be. Oh no, it's not called that. Taimata? The what? Oh, now I gotta know what it is. The Void Dragon, not Nexus Dragon. I knew it was spectral in some way, but yeah, Void Dragon, not Nexus Dragon. But yeah, the Void Dragon from Midnight, the 9 to 13 purple gem thing, really solid. It's still weaker than Stellarix by a lot, obviously, but it has a magic gain on its whenever you get purples, which it does a lot, and it's the same range of Elamagrim, but you don't need to worry about burning the enemy team. The only bad thing is if this thing keeps rolling 9, but as long as you're rolling like 11 plus, it should be good to go most of the time. Problem is when it rolls like 2 or 3 9s in a row, and you just like full miss and give the enemy mana. Which does happen with it sometimes. As long as it doesn't get super, super unlucky, it tends to be pretty good as an alternative. But obviously if you have Stellarix, definitely run Stellarix. Hey, have any of you guys gotten Stellarix recently with the new Soulforge changes? Because more and more people should be getting it rotating around. Of course, you still need the Dragonite, which is probably the harder part a lot of times. Is, you know, actually getting your hands on enough Dragonite to actually do it. However, yeah, they've been out for, what now? Almost a month or 2? The Soulforge rotations. I haven't been keeping track if all of them have rotated yet, but they should be pretty close. Is there actually anywhere that's been doing that, like Terrandor or something? Because we should be pretty close to a full rotation of all the gem and celestial dragons. Because they don't take that long. There's 12 of them, so what is that? 3 months. It's 3 months in the current set of the game. So if it's been like 2 months then yeah, we're almost all the way there. Oh yeah, I still have to do one more battle. Wait, how did I not have a 5th win? Wait, what? Oh, the battle against the other thing doesn't count as a win? That's weird. Because we won 5 times, but apparently that one battle doesn't count as a win for the kingdom thingy. I guess because you're not a normal PvP fight, so that might be why. What are the monument pieces for? Oh, the monument pieces in Brighter Shores are used to rebuild a monument that no one has currently finished. It requires getting 490 Forager, which I think the highest in the entire game is like high 300 something. What exactly it does, other than build a cosmetic monument, we don't really know. You get money for turning in each piece. But as far as its actual purpose, we do not currently know, other than a cool cosmetic tower that shoots up out of the sky. But its purpose is currently unknown. Even though we're a few weeks into the game already. So why am I fighting dragons? I should just be doing central. I only wanted to do this for one fight, and now I'm here for multiple. Well, the person next to the monument pieces storage is the person you turn them into. There's some lady standing at the top of the monument hill. Right next to where you are depositing them. Alright, we still don't have any of our Valhawks, so let me go get all 3 of them real quick. And of course we'll do that off of Central PvP. Oh yeah, they still haven't changed that, have they? I keep forgetting that. You still have to fight Diamantina. Sometimes I wonder, like, why are they using Diamantina on their team? And then I remember, oh yeah, they still have it so all wands become the other thing and all Stellarixes become Diamantina. It's kind of sad how much Diamantina is useless now. And that it has to replace Stellarix just because of how strong Stellarix is. They literally have to replace it with Diamantina. Like, Diamantina almost looks like a joke troop now compared to how much power creep Stellarix causes. Yeah, the state of PvP right now is kind of chaotic. And that is super, super, super broken. It's something I'm curious to see how they're going to address in the future. Because it definitely needs some fundamental rebalance. We'll see if that mechanic they're adding next year does anything towards that. But if it doesn't, they just need to sit down one day. And honestly rebalance like half the troops in the game. Like, that might sound insane, given that there's 500 to 600 that they would have to do if they did half. But I really feel like they should at some point. Like, if they can't rebalance it with mechanics, they're going to have to do, like, an entire patch where they dedicate, like, 2 to 3 months just to rebalance as many troops as possible. Not necessarily nerfing them, of course. A lot of them can be buffs. But, you know, bringing the state of the game to slightly more balance. Because right now there are some obvious things that are just so absurdly strong compared to anything else. At least in the context when you're allowed to use anything. Like, there's just so many options in the game that the synergies have gotten way stronger than what has ever really been intended for the game. Is Underspire easy this week? Yes. If you have the yellow celestial dragon, it is very easy this week. It's a little bit harder without it, but wait. Yeah, if you, Guard's Avatar is kind of sketchy. But yeah, I would say the yellow celestial dragon is pretty required for it, though. You can kind of do it with Guard's Avatar. The problem with that is if he falls behind, you kind of lose the fight automatically. But it should be really free because you have Empower Yellow into Yellow Celestial Dragon. So as long as you have Yellow Celestial Dragon, it should be pretty easy this week. Yeah, I'll be doing some in a little bit. Just want to get my 3 Valhawks real quick, and we'll go to Underspire. Obviously at a low level range, but you know, I'll still run a similar team. Oh, there's one of them. I'm not sure how many we've gotten so far, but at least one. Yeah, Underspire's pretty decent this week as long as you have yellow. Next best bet's Guard's Avatar. Cheapest thing, I guess, is Paladin Spam? Oh, that's only the first one, really? Okay, well, we'll keep going until we get the other 2 then. Oh yeah, we do have hoisting Astra as well. The only problem is, there's not that many humans in Whitehelm. His guard's avatar doesn't count as a human, does he? I'm pretty sure he's Divine Knight. So you can't even like 50% mana star him off a human. Which would be a cool synergy, but yeah, they never change his typing or anything. I'm almost guaranteed he's a Divine Knight, not a human knight or a divine human. Because that'd be great for Whitehelm's power if that was an angle that you could go. But unfortunately you cannot. Also, hello Mr. Z. Hello Rockhound. Welcome, welcome. Do you never get the Vow Ravens in PvP? Honestly, I feel the same. I literally give up if I don't get it in like 5 or 10 minutes most days. We'll do it today though, of course, because we're streaming. But if I don't get it within 5 to 10 minutes, I literally just give up for today. I just can't be bothered beyond that. It's the one daily I wish they would rescale or rechange or do anything to that isn't how it currently is. But we did get all 3, so we're good to go. That didn't take too bad. It could have been far, far worse. Oh, apparently a bunch of objectives I've been forgetting to take. Let me go upgrade that, because I believe we get another objective for upgrading her, oddly enough. Let's see. Upgrade. Let's see. Is that another objective? I forget how high we need to go for next one. Oh, we got one of the pets. Nice, nice. That's not high enough for a thingy, though. Let's see. How many pets are we still missing? I know it's mostly just the immortal. Mortal. Wait, what's this one? Oh, mortal. Of course. Yeah, they're all immortals. Oh, except for this guy. But you'll be able to get him later. This is for the Luther troop thingy. But, yeah, this thing you can't get in drop table, I don't believe, right now. You'll be able to probably in about a month or 2 from now. But as it currently stands, yeah, you cannot currently go and end up getting him. Alright. Oh, redeem code. Alright, let's find out another redeem code to go with our redeem code. Also, thank you whoever just claimed it for us. But yeah, have a redeem code to go with your redeem code. There you guys go. Have another. We have like 1 billion. I'm not sure what to do with them all. We have so many codes that we're already doing once a week. I might just start I almost want to put them in the Monday video. Like subtly almost like hide them. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, that's another thing I want to go use real quick. Because I like to save these for the stream. So I got to remember to do this like every Monday. But we need to go crack open our 3 deed books. And if we get a purple, we'll hand out an extra code. How about that? Come on, purple. We got a green. We got a blue. We got a blue. Boo. Unfortunate. Also, I haven't even hit 80k points. I'm going to need to grind PvP at some point. I'm neglecting PvP so hard. Not only have I not even moved out of Ruby rank right now, which honestly, with how easy that leaderboard is right now, we probably should. But what's my PvP season? Because we only have 4 weeks left, and I'm like halfway there. We're halfway there. But yeah, we need to really power grind at some point. Luckily, we have all the boosts to kind of do it with. So worst comes to worst, I could easily finish out in a day. I just gotta, you know, power grind at some point. Ideally, I would stream it, but I could easily do it off stream too at some point. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll do something for it. Anyways, we did that. We did that. Still gotta do a little bit more PvP. I didn't realize we need more glory. All right, fine. We'll go get a little more glory. Already got all the Valhawks, but we'll grab 2 more sets of glory, I guess. They shouted you out on the 10-year anniversary post. Oh yeah, someone mentioned that earlier. I didn't actually see it yet. I saw the message, but I didn't see the other thing. Let me go see. Let's go check it out live. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Let me move this all the way over. Where's your Gems of War website? There it is. Let me go to... Do they have it on the other thing as well? Home. It's not on this one, right? No, that's the thing that goes over the history. That I saw that as well. Faction. I'll just check the forum one. I don't think the forum page is broken anymore here. Anniversary Community Challenge. 10 years anniversary. Just I think it's this one. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. That's the other thing. Where's the original post? Is it not under official news? There it is. Wasn't it this one? Show full posts. There's the full post. Wait. It is that one? Wait, wait, wait. Oh, is it that one? Oh, let me go see. They posted this the other day. Control. Find. Tacit. Once. Hey! To the streamers and content creators, we wish there were enough time in the day to see everything you make. But your work is important, and we want to continue to support it. Hopefully, in a new and interesting ways. A special call out to Tacit here, by far our most reliable and prolific streamer. Thank you, all of you. Aww. But yeah, we've been going strong. We've been here since like day one, or at least week one. We've been here since week one. We've been doing it for like 8 years now. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's nice of him. Yeah, I didn't realize that most recent one was actually there. That's pretty cool. I should go make a message on the other post then. I didn't realize this most recent one did. Someone mentioned that the other day too. And I thought they were talking about the one a while back, but they meant the one that was literally posted yesterday. That's pretty cool. Aw, that's really nice of them. Tacit the biggest quitter. How's our little Tyrion? Hey, we're still doing Gems of War. We're still around. That's because we cut back a little bit. That was definitely Rainbow Toy 4 Brighter Shores. Honestly, it probably was. I can't help but have a Brighter Shores addiction. Is it just more proof that the devs are oblivious to anything related to the game? Well, just because we're not doing Gems of War as often doesn't mean we've quit. They just don't want us to quit? Honestly, I probably never will. We'll be around until the servers die. That's the Gems of War streaming as Jon Stewart is to the Daily Show hosting once a week and take all the credit. Oh, that's actually perfect. You're not wrong. That's pretty funny. That's actually really, really funny. You're not wrong. It's a low Sushi Ninja. Welcome, welcome. It's actually hilarious. That's the best analogy I've heard in a very long time. Oh gosh. Oi. I just realized I don't have any tissues over here. I can't like wipe my eye properly. There we go. Cloth. Cloth fabric. That's hilarious though. Gosh, eyes acting up now. That's the problem I get when I don't get a lot of sleep. Light sensitivity. Hey, we got our yellow kills. Don't we need like 1 billion more yellow kills? Are we gonna do all that right now? By the way, did anyone actually mention it earlier? Can you actually craft a new mythic yet? Have any of you guys gotten the tarot card yet? To finish out all 4? Because I don't see it anywhere in the Soul Forge. Unless I'm just like really blind or it just doesn't appear until you have them all. Did they like glitch it out again for the Bailing of Time? It should be after reset. They forgot to put it in. Reset as in tomorrow or reset as in next week? Because there's 2 very different things. Daily? Oh, after daily reset. Okay. So tomorrow then. Because generally when I think of reset, I think of, you know, the following week reset. Yeah, you mean tomorrow reset. That makes sense. Because I was going to say, that's going to be quite delayed. It was like a whole week thing. Veron Cine stream, even with Yellow Tarot. No new Luther. Aw. Yeah, there's no point in trying to grind for it right now then. If we can't even get it till tomorrow. Because if we could get it today, I would go and grind it out today. But if we can't even get it until tomorrow, there's no point. I'll just get it later. Like, the dailies alone automatically get it to you for free. I think there's only 1 week so far I had to go out of my way, and I think it was the launch week of Brighter Shores or something. Every other week, I did enough dailies just to get it automatically without even trying. The kill count that is. Oh, so yeah, last week was particularly easy because we had like a green PvP area. So if you wanted to get it done a little bit quicker, you could literally just camp there and get 4 green kill 100% consistently. I'll take that one over. Dev's on it as Tacit. Just because we do it once a week doesn't mean we're not as dedicated. I've just been on my Brighter Shores addiction route. It'll die down eventually, though. I say as the addiction never goes away. Oh, so I came here to get like 5 glory. How am I like 20 battles deep? I came here literally for 5 glory. And we're still going. We are still going. Yes, Tyrion, but this is a different kind of once a week. They are 2 different things. Is someone addicted to cigarettes? Yeah, I'll stop after one more. 1,000 later. I'm sure how anyone could smoke. I'm way too asthmatic to ever even think about it. Like, even if I was even, like, the smidgest, like, tempted somehow. I am far too asthmatic to even, like, get to that point. Like, I'll smoke one for, like, half a second and, like, die. Oh, did we ever upgrade the pet? Let me go do that real quick. Almost forgot about that. Clear, upgradable. There we go. Hey, I just realized, why are we getting an event? I mentioned this earlier during the video, but I didn't really elaborate much on it. Why are we getting an event for this pet on this Wednesday instead of the other one? It's something I don't quite understand. Because, yeah, it's kind of pointless. It's kind of pointless if we do. Because it's already, like, almost maxed. Aren't we getting, like, another set of him soon as well from the calendar event thing? Like, he's basically going to be maxed, and we're going to be getting, like, another event for him. Like, we're literally going to get a max, but they're going to do another event. And that's supposed to be the other one. But yeah, the other one should be coming in for a pet rescue, not just money only. Or I believe that's the way it's supposed to be. Because the Wednesday one that's coming this Wednesday, for whatever reason, seems to be the red one rather than the blue one. But to my understanding, the blue one should be coming back through pet battles. Have they actually confirmed that anywhere, though? Because it seemed like it'd be the case, but I haven't seen like 100% confirmation that would be. Though that's pretty expensive if you're going to bother with that, though. Like, if he is rotating, I'd definitely rather wait until it rotates. Because otherwise, he's like $20. For one copy as well. That's not even like max. It's for one copy. Obviously, get a few other resources with it, though. But I believe that one is coming down the line. It should be a normal because it has stats on it. Anything that ever gets stats always returns, you know, in the pet drop table. Might take several months to a year to find in that pet drop table, but, you know, it should be in there. All right. What are we going to go farm right now? We did that. Oh, yeah, let's go to Underspire. We mentioned that earlier. Underspire should be pretty free this week. I might change up the team slightly. Honestly, this looks kind of fine. Try to think of just any other way that we can get an AoE that can start mana quicker. I guess we could technically use the Penglongs. This thing has a really high mana cost is the reason I mentioned that. Let me double check. All enemies. Worst comes to worst, I could Guard's Avatar it. Which, honestly, I think I'm going to. Guard's Avatar, Mercy. Is there any other Empower here that does anything at all? Technically. Oh, I did say anything at all. That is technically anything at all. I'd rather have Mana Link, though. Give me Paladin. Honestly, just give me double Paladin. I'm going to go really weird build. Because all we need is just get it rolling. Like, we don't really care about anything but getting them, like, immediately rolling. Yeah, this should be good. Alright. Mercy, Guard's Avatar, double Paladin. This should work against everything. And if they could do Submerge, we could just Paladin poke them. Yeah, this should work for the earlier fights. This will fall off. You shouldn't run this the whole time. You definitely want to be using the yellow Celestial Dragon. However, for the very, very early fights, this will be quicker. And that's what we're doing right now, so we shall do it now. But yeah, do keep in mind, you will need to switch your teams to something more like what we were using earlier. Or, you know, show for the video and everything. But for the super, super early fights, this should work out really well. Alright, can we get any good Mercy around here? Let's take that for now. What's the best Yellow Kingdom that's not White Home? For what? Killing enemies? Ideally any of them that can be one-shot Dust Deviled. So it really comes down to which has the highest yellow ratio between, Wild Plains, Drakzoom, and Sinner Mirage. I'm not sure which one has the better yellow ratio. I want to say Sinner Mirage, I think. Because ideally what you want to do is do a Dust Devil one-shot team. Like, you know, Dust Devil triple Ironhawk. And do it in the location that has the most yellow between those three I just mentioned. Because all the one-shot locations, basically. And I want to say Sinner Mirage for some reason. I'm pretty sure is higher. I haven't actually counted up the yellows that can appear, though. There's a little bit of Warhammer. Welcome, welcome. Well, all's been well. That's a lot of hellos. Did I get Torterra last weekend? Yes, I got it literally during the stream. Isabel reminded me, and as we were doing Brighter Shores, I was trying to find a public lobby. The first lobby, like, ultra trolled. I have no clue what they were doing. Like, they were literally, like, trying to lose or something, and it was awful. But the second lobby used, like, the most meta ever. So it worked out pretty well. There was, like, 2 Haunters, something else. I was just using Corviknight tank. Because I knew I couldn't die, so I just buffed them up and we were good to go. But, error? Oh, I already used up all the torches? Well, give me some more then. How about I not got my little bit of extra torch then? Give me that. Give me my room. There we go. You got it for Izzy on Sunday? Nice. Yeah, she reminded me on the stream last Sunday. I think there's only like 3 or 4 hours left. But I have no clue what was happening in that first lobby. They were mega trolling. I don't think I've ever seen a public lobby troll harder than that lobby. It's like they were deliberately trying to speedrun lose. But the second lobby knew what they were doing. Which is what I hope from all public lobbies. Like, anyone who's still playing that game is generally going to be like, you know, they know what they're doing generally. I guess you still have like the ultra casuals and the ultra tryhards still in that game though. Like, you have the most casual of casual or the most tryhard or tryhard. There's like nothing in between when it comes to the current Pokemon game. Either everyone's either clueless or has no clue what they're doing, or they know the exact meta down to the T and are using it every single time. Hello, Rob! Welcome. Hope all's been well. And that reminds me, I still need to go update all the emotes. I still want to get some of them in that I commissioned a while back. And then the rest I was probably just going to spam with random Brighter Shores related things. But yeah, I still need to go put all the commissions one. We've actually gotten so many subs from Brighter Shores. I think I can almost double how many emotes I have. It's actually insane. I haven't had this many subs in like the history of ever. And when I say subs, I don't mean like necessarily YouTube subs, though that's the highest it's ever been as well. But you know, like that join button thingy? Like, I think we have like 200 something right now. Like, yeah, in like another month from now, that'll probably go all the way down to like 20 or 30 because a lot of those are temporary. But I gotta try putting in like as many emotes as I possibly can. Because I believe as long as you put them in at your peak, they still stay there after. So we gotta try getting a lot in. While we still can. I think we have it till like December, so. Within the next few days, either today or Thanksgiving or some other time where I have a little bit more time, free time. Definitely gotta try to get them in. Oh, let's see. We did that. I still want to grind for about 20 minutes. Just not sure what I want to do it on. Are we just gonna grind PvP up to a little bit? Obviously we could do yellow kills, but we're just gonna get yellow kills regardless of what we do. We don't really need to focus on it. I'll get done on its own without really going out of our way. We did Underspire, we did the other thing. Okay, so we've done every daily, we've done every weekly. So yeah, I think this is gonna be PvP spam for the next like 21 minutes then. We'll just do central PvP spam. Aside from Vault Event weekend, there isn't really too much else we need to do this week. The weekly thing will get done on its own just from doing dailies. And then it's just a big Vault Event weekend. I guess we technically have the pet rescue on Wednesday. But I'm pretty sure the pet's like already max, so it shouldn't really matter too much. I'll forget and it will be too late. I'm not going to forget to go do it. Well, honestly, I'm way too tired to do it tonight, though. I was going to do it tonight, but gosh, I am still so tired from last night. I think after the stream, I might grab a quick bite to eat and probably crash. Because I did not get good rest last night for once. I feel like I've been getting so good rest lately, but last night just did not want to go to bed. I just could not sleep. Woke up like 3 different times and eventually just gave up and was like, okay, I guess I'm just up now. I was permanently up for the rest of the day. That's why the video was out at such a weird time as well. I was hoping to get it out like way earlier. But I ended up crashing, but then that kind of moved everything around. But, you know, it's the normal story of the Monday videos sometimes. You're in zombie mode too, yeah. Honestly, it just feels like one of those kind of days, I think. Just one of those days. Also, I almost forgot. This is going to be the only time I see you guys before Thanksgiving. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving on Thursday. For any that you celebrate. Because, yeah, we won't have a Thursday Gems of War stream. Though, still feel free to stop by. Then again, I can't even say that. Because I'm only streaming for like a few hours in the morning. Because I'm going to be busy as well, of course. I forgot. I won't even be around. I was going to say, feel free to stop by, because we're normally streaming like all day, every day. But yeah, there'll be one of the few days where I'll barely be streaming at all. It'll be like a few hour stream in the morning. It's because I'm not sure exactly when we're leaving, so I just want to get it done in the morning and just free up the rest of the day. Thanksgiving is your 44th birthday? Oh, nice! Happy birthday! Should we sing happy birthday for you now? We can if you want. Oh, so hello, Emernator, if I didn't say hello earlier. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Oh, so hello, any lurkers who are just watching in the background. Welcome as well. Hope you guys have a good holiday if you celebrate and have been having a wonderful start to your week. Oh, so speaking of which, let's go drop another code. We got like a billion of these, honestly. Every several minutes we could just drop one. Oh, you know what? It's song? That's perfectly fine. All good, all good. Hope you have a wonderful birthday later this week then, as well as a holiday. Also, thank you, Emanator, for the continued support. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you so, so much. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. You're using Wand with Triple Takshaka and Central. What does Stellaryx add to your team? Damage. A lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Like click once, auto win damage. That's something Takshaka can't do. Like notice right now, they're going to be dead in like 1 second. Like this is the first turn of battle. They are now dead. Problem with Takshaka is it can never do that. The most it can kill at once is twice. Or, you know, 2 of them. Takshaka cannot kill 4 in 1 cast. It's the main reason we kind of run Stellaryx here. Aside from being able to do that a couple times in a row, similar to Takshaka. The main difference is it can do it to all simultaneously. One issue Takshaka has at this range is it can't one-shot. And at the higher range, it sometimes have to double cast. Which means you might have to do as many as 4 casts to end up killing. Whereas something like Stellaryx in the same kind of situation would only have to cast 2 to 3 times. But it's mostly because these 1 battles. Because the second you get full mana on Stellaryx, you use auto win. And don't even need to worry about its extra turn rate or anything. It just simply has such a high base damage that you just win. Though this is a rare circumstance where that is not going to happen. Oh no. Did we lose? We got silenced on what we need to not be silenced on, and I got webbed on the thing I need to not be webbed on. This could not be worse. Takshaka, quick, save us. The entire meta of the team is gone. Save us. This is also why you want Takshaka, because Takshaka is just a 1-unit army. Worst comes to worst, Takshaka could save you. Hopefully. Oh, wait, why did I grab that? I should have grabbed this mana. This battle just refuses to die. Also, Stellaryx is so much mana accumulation. I'm trying to use it with 0 damage to try to mana accumulate for the Takshaka. There we go. That's a really bad example of this team. But wow. That was a really unfortunate circumstance. That's one issue with not running stealthy on hero. I'm actually running mech. If you ever wonder why I'm running mech on a team that has no, you know, mechs, it's mostly because of actually I'm running elementals right now. Never mind. This particular situation, I'm running elementals. But the normal reason why I'm running mech is for 50% mana start into Dispel, particularly the Dispel. You get rid of Submerge so you don't have to deal with it. You can do that with Wand, but you have to go out of your way to do it with Wand. Like this team, I can still do it. You would just have to curse with Wand and everything. But it's generally a little inconvenient to go for sometimes, compared to spam casting it. Had Tacit Evolved wouldn't have lost that battle. We didn't even lose that battle now. The Tacit of Current didn't even lose that battle. That's something I kind of do want to see the return of, though. Guild Wars is returning early next year, it looks like. I'm curious how it's going to be. Because we've really been needing, like, that hard game mode. Where you're kind of just having, like, that really, like, challenging fight near the end. But it's still technically possible to win. Because those moments are some of the best in Gems of War. When you're down bad, but still winnable. The problem with the current meta is that doesn't happen too often because it's either like auto win or auto lose with almost nothing in between. You don't get as many of those fights that are like you barely have enough to make it by. That's still enough to that it's still decently possible. You don't get as many of those fights anymore, especially in PvP like this where you're allowed to use anything. It's just far too volatile in one direction or the other. It's something that was actually pretty good about Guild Wars. For all of its flaws, that was one thing it did really well. It's still to be seen if the new Guild War does that correctly. That's hello, Outlander. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the Guild War will be based on a new PvP system in some way. So we likely will see a lot of restrictions beyond just color. The stones after the gems battle? Wait. Yeah, hey, how you have to re-click or scroll on the daily adventure to get to the battle you want. Like if there was trait stones first, you want to skip it and you want to go for the gems, it puts you back on. Does it? Oh, you mean on controller? I assume that's a controller thing. You haven't noticed because I always use, either phone or PC. I haven't used a controller in a long while. Yeah, I could definitely see that being an issue if it keeps defaulting you to the first one. Compared to how the system was before. I just haven't noticed it because we always do, either touchscreen or mouse and keyboard. Well, mostly mouse. This game doesn't really need a keyboard. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is a one-hand only game. So you could do other things like drink water. Stay hydrated. How much time do we have on the thingy? Just want to make sure we have enough. Perfect. I want to make sure we don't overshoot 5,700 though. Yeah, we should be fine. 10 minutes shouldn't overshoot that. Just gotta make sure not to overshoot it tomorrow. I'm still not sure if that's a glitch or a feature at this point. The like double 1,000 claim that you do at the end of what you call it, like the PvP thingy. Because for any of you that don't know, if you claim your rewards after 5,700 VP, but before 6,500 VP, aka you're on the second to last reward, but not on the last reward claim yet, you can double claim the 1,000. It only works in that particular situation. Why it works, I have no clue. But, yeah, it only works specifically in that situation. As if it was originally supposed to have 1,000, but it only gives it to you if you actually claim it on the reward itself. On, like, 19th reward. But yeah, it's been like that since launch of that system. And to this day has not been changed. Which makes me think it's intended, but it visually doesn't really indicate itself to be that way. If that is intended. And if that's not intended, that is a long time to not fix such a thing. Like a long time. Because that's been like that since the beginning of the year. We're talking like 9 months, roughly. One being peasant. Yes, we still need the mega peasant troop. I still want to see a mythic with peasant's ability. Because I really want to see it to be viable. Its ability is actually really, really, really good, but it has no follow-up. It's stuff like that I wish they would add to more troops. You know, like the billion troops that do absolutely no follow-up whatsoever? I wish they had something more like peasant's ability. Where they did what they were going to do as a mythic. But also, you get like a 3 destroy or some kind of like other thing that can kind of do like a small amount of board manipulation. Even if it's only 1 gem, you know what you could do with 1 gem destroy? 1 targetable gem destroy? Like, let's just say it's, I don't know, what's a good example here? What's something that auto ends its turn here? I don't know, I guess this weapon. This is weapon just randomly ends its turn. But imagine how much value you can get if you could destroy 1 gem. But choose that 1 gem. Like, for example, right here, we could go and take this brown. And then go get this yellow. We can go and, what other weird things we could do? We could take any gem here and try to get a brown off the sky, which is a decent chance to get an extra turn. Because the brown storm that we currently have. And other just small things like that. I'm trying to see if there's any other big play. I guess technically if you really want that ability, you could take away 1 of these skulls and destroy them. So that you wouldn't be able to, the enemy wouldn't be able to take them, but you'd still be able to cast your ability. So many small things you could end up doing. With as little as like a single gem destroy or a triple gem destroy, either vertically or horizontally, in the case of peasant horizontally. But I really wish we would add more small things like that to mythics that would otherwise have no board control. Like, you know, the ones that cast and then have no follow-up at all. All those troops really need just that very, very small amount of follow-up. Doesn't have to even be much. Like, literally 1 single targetable gem destroy would go so long. Like, right here, boom, that's an extra turn. I could take anything here. I could take the skull. I could take this purple, blue, yellow, green, yellow. I said the wrong one. But any of these right here. And then, boom, that'll cascade into a brown extra turn. As I say, as I don't take the brown extra turn. As I just ignore the brown extra turn I just mentioned. Strategy. Acknowledge what you have on the board and then proceed to not take it. A bold move for losing. Oh, tested a bold would have missed that. I literally noticed it. I just didn't click on it. Because I thought we'd have enough with the other thing. So I didn't bother. Because a lot of times it's better just to let the enemy take the extra turns. They take it quicker than you can. It's a strategy that's decent whenever you know for sure you can't lose a fight. But no, you can't immediately win a battle. Because the enemy takes extra turns quicker than you ever can. Because they just insta-take it over and over and over again. Unless you have absurdly quick reaction times. It's actually strategic to occasionally give the enemy extra turns, if and only if you know it's currently in a game state where they can't win because of those extra turns. But you know you can't end the battle within that turn. It's mostly just because they auto take it, which is quicker than a human ever can. Lester, do I do the chef bounties? They're really good in early game. They do fall off eventually, though. Generally, just AFKing cooking is better than actually doing the bounties, though. Just because of all the time walking around and having to figure out where to go and everything. But they're really worth it in early game when you need the cash and XP. Can you have all three of your characters in your account doing AFK things at the same time? Yes. You could choose one of every class and have all of them AFK. I'm doing it literally right now as we speak. All three of my Brighter Shores accounts are AFKing something different. One is doing detective, one is doing carpentry, and the other one is doing combat. Yep, that is how it works. You can play on one and have two of them AFK, or literally have all three AFK, which is what I'm doing right now. By doing nothing. I'm not even playing the game. I don't even have it open right now. The game literally just plays itself when you're offline. At a way slower rate than you can when you're online. But, yeah, all three of them are playing right now. Without the game being open or anything. It's almost like an idle game in that way. Oh, so thank you, by the way, any of you guys that do stop by for the Brighter Shore streams. Because I know when people have been gifted subs and stuff like that, as well as you guys just chatting in chat, quite a few of you are lurking. I see you. You guys are lurking a little. Not sure if you misclicked on the video or what, but or just listening to background noise, but greatly appreciated regardless. I see some of you lurking. Someone gifted you and you don't know who? Yeah, we've been gifted like almost 200 of them over the last like 3 weeks. You try to be there, but you're normally at work during the week. All good, no worries. Must have happened while you were AFK or sleeping. That's funny. Tell him who? Oh, you mean the person who gave like 50? Gosh, I forget what the name was. I know it's not appropriate to say on YouTube, but for some reason, no video I've said it in has been demonetized yet. Actually, let me go check something real quick. Has YouTube even demonetized at all during anything Brighter Shores related? I stream right after Cynical. Oh, was he streaming earlier today? I need to go catch one of his streams. I haven't been able to in a while. It's kind of hard when we do Brighter Shores like 24/7. But I do need to catch his streams again. I haven't seen him in a while now. See how he's been doing. Has Genki been streaming anything, by the way? I know she hasn't been doing Gems of War at all, but has she still been streaming in any way? 'Cause I haven't been keeping up with her either. I know they're still as addicted to Pally as I am to Brighter Shores, though. Actually, Cookie would know. That's what happens when we have a Brighter Shores addiction. The problem is we haven't been taking like any days off except for like partially on Monday. Though even today I still streamed it for like 6 hours. That's my day off. 6 hours of Brighter Shores. Instead of the normal amount of time. It's kind of funny. I thought they actually added a leaderboard today. And I thought, oh, we'd be like slightly under 100 or something. But we were actually top 20 in the entire game. I did not think that would be the case. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Like relative to how much we've played. But given that it's gotten tens of thousands of players, it's not too bad. Oh, it doesn't mean we're way too addicted. Did I drop a bunch of spots towards the end of the stream? Not sure what I mean by spots. Though I do have a code. Let's see. There you go. Is our XP booster up yet? Also want to make sure we don't pass 5,700. Okay, it has expired. And we are pretty much right at the threshold. Perfect. Just got to remember not to overdo it tomorrow. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice. I'll use that with the double XP booster we'll have tomorrow as well. I won't have enough to do it for a full hour, but you know, I'll have an hour of the other boost with half an hour of XP. That's still good. Maybe I'll do that later then tomorrow. Perfect. And we got this little free reward as well, which I think is another upgrade. If we go over to... oh, maybe not, actually. I guess it is. Yep. There it is. Get our upgrade. And we're good to go. Oh, is that the weapon? Oh, yeah. We got both the weapon and the pet now. Nice. Perfect. Anyways, guys. Any other questions? Any other anythings? Otherwise, I think we might be ending it here. Though we will be back, of course, next week's Monday. On, I guess, Gyms of War Mondays now. We'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we do every Monday. Otherwise, we'll be doing brighter shores throughout the week. If you guys ever want to stop by and chat, even ask Gyms of War questions, all perfectly fine. Beyond that, of course, we have the Monday video every single Monday. And, of course, next week's Friday, we'll have the Mythic go over. And most importantly, this week's weekend is Vault Event weekend. And, of course, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving this Thursday. For any of you that celebrate. You reported on the forums as a bug. Which one? The PvP thingy? Because, yeah, that's been around for a while. I'm not sure what they've really done about it. Time to stream. I'm not streaming brighter shores tonight. I'm about to crash, to be honest. I'm ready to like crash. I'm actually that tired from lack of sleep earlier. I'm literally ready to just like crash. Not even like get any food or anything. Just literally crash. Give us a little vault action this weekend. We'll see. We'll see. The problem is if I was to stream it, it would have to be at like 1 a.m. And I'm not sure if I would want to do that. The 1 a.m. Gyms of War stream. That'd be kind of funny. But, oh no, we'll see. It's probably unlikely, though. Because that's just so late. Anyways, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much for stopping by. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in another week. Or on the Brighter Shore stream if you guys stop by. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching. After dark, do it. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe. If it is, it's going to be like a shadow drop stream, so... But we'll see. Also, hello, John. Goodbye, John. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.